Hi, you're watching the video updating from NoteCaddy 1.0 to NoteCaddy 2.0. Originally in NoteCaddy, you didn't have a setup wizard and you had to configure certain values yourself. NoteCaddy 2.0 aims to make that easier, so we're going to go through this wizard. As you can see, it auto-detected my password and my correct database settings. Now we just select the databases that we would like to use. And you'll see also the PokerStars and Full Tilt's notes files were detected. Now here's the part where you need to think, do you want to start over with definitions, or do you want to continue with the definitions that you had? If you were the kind of user who liked to make your own definitions rather than using the default, I recommend that you uncheck these and then click yes through the warning. And if we're updating, we can probably click no here. And I'm going to click no here, although maybe you want to click yes so that you can see all of the other tutorial videos. Now we have NoteCaddy open. As you can see, I have no note definitions here and only the default color definitions here. So what we want to do first is we want to import our note definitions. So I'm going to go to Tools, Import Note Definitions. Now what we need to do is we need to find where we originally had NoteCaddy installed, with the default being C Program Files NoteCaddy. Here we have the definitions. And what I want to do is I want to go ahead and select all of these. So you can either do that by dragging with the mouse, or you can just hit Control A, and Control is the key under the Shift button on your keyboard. So now I have all definitions selected. You don't have to use all definitions. If there's some that you didn't like that you don't want to import over, you can go ahead and skip those. As you can see, it has now copied all of my note definitions over. One thing to keep in mind is that NoteCaddy 2.0 is aware of your existing notes, so there's no reason to reset notes. You just continue on as you were. So all existing notes are still there. So just whenever you're ready to add new ones, you can just click Create Notes, and then you're ready to continue. One thing to keep in mind is that the pop-up is no longer in NoteCaddy. It has been replaced by the Caddy report. And what this is sort of a permanent pop-up that shows you a list of recent notes and of recent hands. Next, if you use customized color definitions, you're going to also have to import those. So I'm going to go to Tools, Import Color Definitions, and then I'm going to choose the file named colordefinitions.xml. This is not found in the definitions directory. This is a file that's in just the NoteCaddy directory. And in this case they were the same, but if they were different then they would be loaded here automatically. Another thing that has changed is that the scripting is no longer found in Tools. You can see all of the note definitions and color definitions at all time. So if you want to edit an existing note definition, you can click on it and right click Modify, or you can just double click it. Now it'll take you to a tab that has the name of that definition. So the concepts of note scripting have not changed. There's a few additional fields now, for example implicit weakness and implicit strength, and these have tooltips to explain what they mean. Additionally, there is also things like effective stack, but the idea is still the same. If you make a modification and you want to save, you'll notice there's no more save button here. Instead, you can do File, Save, or you can press Control S on your keyboard. you'll see that you get a little asterisk on the tab to indicate that you have an unsaved change. If you try to close the tab without saving, it will prompt you to save. If you'd like to create a new note definition, you go File, New, Note Definition. So this is a little bit more like a standard application now. If you have any questions, please post them at the support forum. You can easily access the support forum by clicking Help, Support Forum. Another thing to mention is that your license key is not automatically carried over. So when you install NoteCaddy 2.0, you're installing it as a trial. So when you open it after a day or so, it'll remind you that, and you'll have to enter your license key. If you go to Help About NoteCaddy, you'll be able to enter your key there, and there's also an option to have your license sent to you by email. Thank you.